Welcome to the Leaders Insights podcast. Today's episode, Marketing Analytics in 2026. What separates CMOs who act from those who report? Most CMOs have more data than ever and fewer clear decisions coming out of it. So what's actually broken?
The architecture is optimized for the wrong output. Teams spend 70 to 80% of their time producing dashboards that describe what happened last quarter, and maybe 20% on anything forward-looking. You end up with a function that's essentially a very expensive rearview mirror.
But dashboards aren't new. Why is this still the dominant model in 2026?
Because most analytics orgs were built to satisfy finance and the board, not to drive marketing decisions in real time. The incentive was always accuracy over speed, completeness over actionability. That made sense when campaigns ran in quarterly cycles. It doesn't make sense when you're optimizing paid spend daily or adjusting creative mid-flight.
So what does a forward-looking analytics function actually look like structurally?
You reorganize around decision rights rather than data domains. Instead of a team that owns the data, you embed analysts directly into growth, acquisition, and retention squads, people whose job is to answer one question: what should we do differently next week? Unilever restructured their marketing analytics this way starting in late 2024, and by mid-2026, they've cut their campaign adjustment cycle from 6 weeks to under 10 days.
That's a significant compression. What's enabling that speed? Is it tooling or process?
Both. But process is the constraint most companies underestimate. The tooling has largely caught up. Platforms like Databricks and Snowflake make real-time data pipelines accessible even to mid-market companies now. The problem is that insights still have to travel through 4 layers of management before anyone acts on them. You need pre-authorized decision thresholds. If conversion drops below a certain benchmark, the team can reallocate budget without a committee meeting.
Pre-authorization sounds straightforward, but I'd imagine finance pushes back hard on that.
Always. The way through it is showing finance that the cost of delay is quantifiable. One consumer electronics brand, I won't name them, but they're a top 5 player, calculated that their average 11-day lag between insight and action was costing them roughly 4% of quarterly revenue in missed optimization windows. That number gets CFO attention fast.
What about attribution? It's been called broken for years. Is it actually getting better in 2026?
It's getting more honest, which isn't the same thing. The smarter CMOs have stopped chasing perfect attribution and moved to incrementality testing as their primary measurement framework. You accept that you won't perfectly credit every touchpoint, and instead run controlled experiments to understand what's actually driving incremental revenue. P&G has been vocal about this shift. It's slower to produce results, but it's directionally far more reliable.
One thing a CMO should do this week to move from reporting to deciding?
Audit your last 10 dashboard outputs and count how many led to a documented decision. If the number is below 3, you don't have an analytics problem. You have a process problem, and that's fixable without buying new technology.
To go further, Leaders Insights offers strategic training programs, diagnostic tools, and an executive self-assessment designed for CMOs, CDOs, CFOs, and leaders aiming for board-level performance. Explore everything at mba-training.com. Thank you for listening to the Leaders Insights podcast. See you tomorrow for another episode.